Hi, this is Yeho. I'm a option trader. It's October 12, 2025 at 28 a.m. Japan time. Today, I'd like to talk about a bit more preciously about what's going on. It's a windy day, but there's been a lot of news about who will succeed Takaichi as LDP president. The Komeito Party has officially left the coalition. In response, the LDP has started to talk with the Democratic Party for the People, the Japan Innovation Party. But reports suggest that those negotiations aren't going smoothly. At the same time, the Constitutional Democratic Party is calling for a grand opposition coalition. The question is whether DPP leader LDP, DPP leader Tamaki will take the lead, or whether Senator Kaichi, who won the LDP leadership race, will become the next prime minister. So we are seeing a lot of political maneuvering around the upcoming prime minister nomination vote. Also timing, and that the nomination is expected to the place on October 20th. That's when Prime Minister Ishiba is set to resign. The diet will choose a new leader. But honestly, it's hard to predict how the will unfold. Since last Monday, we've had Fatu might cover Takashi early, but with growing doubt about her becoming prime minister, the market soared out sharply on Friday and plunged overnight. The question now is how do we recover from that? If we think possibly there could be another rally heading into the October 20, since Monday early surge might have been too much, the future gap that publicly and the 45000 47000 range became a new battlefield. There was not much trading volume in the night session, so rebounded during the regular and trading hours with proper volume and could have room to build. The real issue is what kind of rally takes shape between now and the 20s. Right now, the markets are fracturing the risk that Tokichi won't be chosen the prime minister. That set up to opposite surprise. Either sees unexpectedly chosen or expectations leave the market, the only for her to lose in the end. The key player here, I think, is how he moves behind the scenes. It matters most. There are a few scenarios floating around. One is the dual leadership idea, whether the LDP separate the party leader and the prime minister roles. As Ishiba cancels his resignation and stays on, Whether said he dissolved the Pro House right after the nomination. But the LDP probably would not accept that dual leadership run, and the dissolve the diet now would be risky. The timing just does not work with the current international climate. Next month is the D20 summit with Trump attending October, and given the geopolitical tensions and calling a snap election now feels unrealistic. So maybe Ishiba withdrawing his resignation is still possible, though that the two would be received negatively. At the point, the situation is pure chaos. Loudly, four major paths exist. One, Tokaji is chosen. Two, she is not chosen. Three, Ishiba stays on. Four, the diet is dissolved. hardly pricing any of them. But both politicians and the voters still remember the Democratic Party governments. Yes, many think even if you grab power temporarily, you will just lose the next election. That memory keeps people cautious. Some may actually prefer not to take power right now. If the constitutional Democrat quite quietly backed the DPP to win, that could also be set up a strategy to weaken them, let them the global govern briefly and lose the next election. Tamaki says he's ready to be the responsibility the president, prime minister, but I doubt that's his real feeling. He had to say it's as a party leader. The Japan Innovation Party's thinking is similar. They probably know it's too early to aim for the top, so joining a coalition with LDP feels safer, less of the gamble. Less of the gamble. So my thing is until the October 20 nomination, and uncertainty will persist. But when the votes are actually counted, we might see a surprise result. The country gets chosen after all. And behind that, also or fingerprints likely everywhere. That honestly feels like the most plausible outcome. That's always a chance of LDP splitting, but doing that would only make the Constitutional Democratic Party happy. So I doubt anyone inside the LDP really wants to go that route. In a way, the party is regaining some cohesion. Looking tomato looks negative at the first glance, but it also opens up room for new alignment. It's a messy but fascinating political moment. For years, Japan's political was easy to eat. It's the LDP obviously, not anymore. Thus, unpredictability is part of the fun to make it interesting now. So that's it all for today. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.